What's up guys, ShelbyKay here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing all of my favorite things from the month of January. I really want to start doing favorites every month this year just because I like to look back on the things that I have been loving every month, and I thought maybe you guys would be interested as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into my favorites for the month of January. So my first favorite is something that I started back in December, but I definitely tried to stick to it as best I could for January, and that is actually going to the gym. That is actually sticking to a workout regimen. I haven't been as good with it as I have wanted to be, but that's because I started a new job that has been absolutely exhausting, and then I got sick, and yeah. But I have been trying to work out at least twice a week, and I have felt great. This is the first time that I've actually like stuck to like a workout regimen for an extended period of time. I have been working out fairly regularly since right before Christmas, and I feel absolutely amazing. I feel like I have so much more energy. I feel like I've just been in a better mood. It's really been helping with my depression and my anxiety and that kind of thing, and I'm just so proud of myself for actually sticking to it, and it feels great. And it's something that I hope to continue as soon as I kind of figure out my schedule with work and stuff, because it's just exhausting right now. But it will all work out, and I hope to get back into the gym as soon as I can. My next favorite from January just comes with the new year and the whole new year, new goals kind of thing. And that is definitely planning and goal setting. I have loved just sitting down and, you know, planning out my year and planning out what my goals are, and, you know, actually like taking action on those goals and actually trying my best to actually see them through, to kind of set myself up for success so that I actually achieve those goals by the end of the year. This is, I feel like, the first year that I've really taken my goals seriously and really like buckled down and been like, okay, like I am achieving these goals this year and actually taking the action, and I just have all this motivation, and I'm just so proud of myself for sticking to it. I've started a lot of new like planning and like goal setting kind of things this year. I have a new planning routine, which I feel like is really working out for me. I've been really making use of Google Calendar and the Google Tasks. That has been such a lifesaver, and I am loving it so much. I have found a great new system for my physical planner that has been working for me very, very well. And I've also been incorporating some like spiritual law of attraction kind of stuff. I've been doing daily affirmations and manifestations and daily gratitude and stuff like that. I'll get into that in a little bit. But I feel like that has really been helping as well to kind of keep me on track and keep me motivated. And then of course, just I feel like I have more self-discipline to actually stick to my goals and stick to the routines and the plans I've set for myself. And I'm just really proud, and again, that's something I want to continue into the rest of the year, that I'm really hoping so that I can actually achieve my goals by the end of the year. So now that brings me into the spirituality part. I've been interested in the kind of spirituality, new age thought like world for a while. If you guys haven't known, I have been obsessed with moons and anything witchy since I was a kid. I've just always loved that idea. And so in the last I would say probably like 6 months, I've started kind of delving more into that world, and definitely in the last couple months I've really started delving into it. I'm doing moon manifestation this cycle. If you guys didn't see that video, I'll link it up in the cards and down below. I also have the next video in that series coming out on Friday, so be sure to come back and check that out. I have been very into researching law of attraction and positive thinking and that kind of thing. I've gotten really into tarot since my family got me tarot decks for Christmas, and I've just been really enjoying that and kind of exploring that part of spirituality, and just like learning about like birth charts and astrology and that kind of thing. I've been really into it, and I'm hoping to like do more research. I want to start learning about crystals and stuff like that. It's just something that I'm very interested in, and something that I am trying to kind of educate myself on a little bit more. To me, I know to a lot of people it's all kind of woo-woo, like fantasy kind of stuff, but to me it's all about like interpretation, and I use it as a way to kind of explore what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, my desires, those kind of things, because to me it's all about how you interpret you know, these signs or whatever you want to call them. And I think that that says a lot and kind of gives me a little insight into like how I'm really feeling, how I'm really hoping things turn out, that kind of thing. And it's really a motivator for me because it like encourages me to think positive and to take the steps I want to take and that kind of thing. So I don't know, I have been really into it lately. I've always been someone who has definitely believed in like energies, you know, how negative energies can affect you and how positive energies can affect you and that kind of thing. And so this kind of goes hand in hand with that and that part. I don't know, I'm really drawn to it. So it's something that I have been learning about a lot this month, and it's something that I really am excited to learn more about in the coming months. So this next one is kind of random, but I got really into roller coasters this month. My boyfriend and I, for his birthday was at the beginning of January, we went to LA and we went to Six Flags Magic Mountain and Universal Studios and Knott's Berry Farm. And he and I have always kind of been into roller coasters. He got me into roller coasters when we first started dating because we got passes to Six Flags Discovery Kingdom in Vallejo, and we go not as often as we used to, but we do go. And I love all the roller coasters there, but for some reason when we went to all these other theme parks, I just got really into roller coasters and I started watching like roller coaster like YouTubers and stuff, and I just am all about roller coasters and I want to try like go travel and visit all these theme parks and stuff. I don't know, I just got really into roller coasters this month and they're just fun, and I'm becoming kind of an adrenaline junkie in that sense. But they're just really fun, and I've liked learning a lot about the different roller coasters all over the world and stuff. The next one is a book. It's actually the only book that I actually finished in January. And this book, it's called My Year with Eleanor, and it's by Noelle Hancock, and it was a great book. Someone had recommended it on a Facebook group that I am a part of, but someone had recommended it, and they kind of described the synopsis to me and it sounded really interesting. And essentially it is about this girl named Noelle. It's kind of her memoir kind of thing of this year that she spent. Essentially she had been living this life that she felt like she was stuck. She felt like her life was kind of controlled by fear, and she came across this challenge where essentially there's a quote by Eleanor Roosevelt that says, do one thing that scares you every single day. And so she kind of challenges herself for an entire year. She's going to do something that scares her every single day. And it ranges from little things like running down the hallway in her apartment complex naked to huge things like climbing Mount Kilimanjaro and facing some of her biggest fears. And so it's just kind of her memoir of her doing these things throughout this year and how it changed her. And I found it very fascinating and very intriguing, because as someone right now who is challenging my fears, pushing my boundaries, like trying to totally just, you know, create this amazing life for myself, I just found it very, very interesting. And I don't know, I just found it very interesting and very inspiring, and it definitely shed some light on some fears that I have that I definitely want to test this year and kind of push the boundaries on and try to, you know, face them. And I don't know, it's a very good book. I'll definitely recommend it. It will be linked down below. I do have Amazon affiliate links now, so if you guys could please check out those links and see if there's anything. It will definitely help out my channel a lot. I would very much appreciate it, so I will link that down below for you guys so you can check it out. I fell in love with several YouTube channels this month, and they range from all kinds of things. So I'll go over them and kind of what they're about, so you guys can definitely check them out, and I will link them all down below if you guys want to check them out as well. The first one is the Goddess Gem. She is a spiritual YouTuber. She talks all about law of attraction and manifestation and crystals and just the spiritual world. I have found her content very, very, very educational and very entertaining as well for me. And it's definitely helped me on kind of this spiritual growth journey that I'm going on. So I definitely recommend checking her out if you're at all interested in the spiritual world. The next one is Loie Lane. She is I don't really know how to describe it. She does like horror stuff. She talks a lot about like ghost stories that she reads on Reddit, or she like talks about like TikTokers who do like haunting kind of stuff, but she also reveals a lot of like the dark side of the internet stuff. So how I found her, it's kind of embarrassing to admit, but if I got down this deep dark hole of this place called McKamey Manor, she did a video on it and that's how I found her. But she does a lot of that, like revealing the dark side of the internet, talking about things like that, like McKamey Manor. She talked about the Onision controversy, that kind of stuff. So she kind of does like darker, like horror, but also kind of dark web kind of stuff, I guess. I don't know. And then the next two are roller coaster YouTubers. As I said, I have fallen in love with roller coaster YouTubers. And they are Theme Park Crazy and Airtime Thrills. They both do like top 10 scariest roller coasters in the world, that kind of thing. I don't know, I fell in love with them while I was in LA, so I've been watching them a lot. There's another YouTuber that I've been following for a really long time, Sierra Schultze. She's a fashion YouTuber, but she does a lot of body positivity things. She does a lot of plus size fashion stuff, which I'm not plus size, but I am a very body positive person, and I don't know, I really like her content and how positive she is. And this month I found her vlog channel with her and her husband, and I binged watched the heck out of all of their videos, especially their wedding prep vlogs. I binged them for like 3 weeks. So that is Sierra and Steven IRL. It's become one of my favorite vlog channels. So, and then finally is the Content Bug, and for those of you who are starting on YouTube, I definitely recommend checking her channel out. She does all kinds of like YouTube like how-to videos. She does a lot of content towards people who are trying to grow their YouTube channel, and I just absolutely love her content. So if you guys are starting a YouTube channel or if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel, definitely check out her link down below because her information is so great and so useful. Okay, now finally moving on to kind of my pop culture stuff, because I'm a nerd and I love pop culture stuff. Obviously Frozen 2. If you guys didn't see my Frozen my Frozen deep dive video, definitely go check that out. You guys, if you saw it, you know how obsessed I am with this movie, and yeah, I'm just gonna leave it at that. Like, I absolutely love Frozen, loved Frozen 2, I've been obsessed with it this whole month. So I finally sat down and started watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. I had started it back in October during Halloween time, and then Halloween passed and I just kind of stopped watching it, so I picked it back up again this month, and I have absolutely been hooked. I have 1 episode left in the first season, I guess. It's part 2, so I have 1 episode left in that part, and then I guess part 3 kind of starts season 2, if I'm understanding correct. So I have 1 more episode left in that, and then I can start the next part, and I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm so hooked. The next 2 are kind of oldies that I've always kind of loved, but that I kind of reignited my fire and love for, I guess, this month, and that is the Jonas Brothers. If you guys didn't know, I got to go see the Jonas Brothers with one of my best friends. Me and her were obsessed with the Jonas Brothers growing up, and she gifted me with tickets to go see them back in December. And I saw them and I've been obsessed with them ever since. I love all of their new music. I love all their old music, and we're actually going to go see them again in April when they're doing their Las Vegas residency. So I'm really super excited. I'm also, on a side note, this happened in February, but I'm just gonna mention it here. I watched the Jonas Brothers documentary and I cried so much. Like, it made me love them even more, which I didn't even realize was possible. I have never been someone who has been obsessed with celebrities, and I am absolutely in love with the Jonas Brothers and their life and their story and their music and just everything. So if you guys like the Jonas Brothers or are at all interested in kind of their story, I definitely recommend going and checking out their Chasing Happiness documentary on Amazon Prime, because it is amazing. And then again, this one is an old one that I have been obsessed with for a long time, and that is Harley Quinn. This month I actually started watching the new Harley Quinn animated series on the DCU streaming service, and I absolutely love it, and it has reignited my love for Harley and the Joker and just all of that world. And yeah, so I'm obsessed with Harley Quinn again, and yeah. So those are all of my favorites for January. Let me know down in the comments below what are some of your guys' favorites from the month of January. If you guys are not already subscribed, please be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as the little bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload. Also be sure to go ahead and check out my Instagram, which will be linked down below. Also be sure to check out those affiliate links. As I said, it helps my channel so much. As always, I thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in Friday's video. Bye guys.